Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Where are your fingers? Seriously, it's a pretty easy question. You should be able to answer it.
Today, I'm loading an archive of 10,000 SpongeBob Flash games, and I'm giving my friends remote control of my PC so that we can all play them together. Using the same mouse and keyboard. Dude, stop! 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 Down, down, down. There. Stop! How'd you open Copilot? What is this? No, stop fucking with each other, please! Yes! When I put SpongeBob in here, I expected like 10, 20. No, there's like 5,000 SpongeBob games.
SpongeBob in space!
Well, SpongeBob in space? Is that really what you want to play first? Oh. Okay, it's with the arrow keys. Hold on, I think there might be audio. I just have it. What? Don't kill him. Stop killing him. Stop killing him. Stop killing him. Stop. 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 All right, come on. Come on. We got this. Nice. What? What? Oh my god. Oh, what is that? What is that? Is that a jetpack? Is that a jetpack? What? Oh.
No. No.
Oh, he's safe. He's not gonna fall up.
How do I go up?
We're gonna beat SpongeBob in space. All right, come on, Jabibi. You can start to jump, man.
There's like a okay.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you Wait, did you just jump in midair? What the fuck?
Oh, the burgers make you.
Oh. What? What? He's at the sun! He's at the sun! What the fuck?
Chicken!
No! You killed SpongeBob! Hold on. Let me try this thing. All right. We gotta get this.
They don't have sea chickens.
The game mechanics out! Every time he just screams so viscerally, dog. Hold on.
I go for the burger! Oh my god, Vibe!
What?
No, Vibe?
Yeah! We did it!
Burgers are being made.
Wait, where are we? Wait.
I'll give you a free burger if you can hit the fucking jetpack. I'll give you a free burger Vibe if you hit the jetpack.
Oh! Okay, down, left, down. Oh my god! It's a bot! Okay, no, we got this. Right?
No freaky ass
Adjust a little. Come on, hold on. Oh, okay, come on. All right, we can do this parkour. Ready?
Oh yeah, you can?
Yeah, we can do the parkour, right? No. Not SpongeBob.
No, peep these movements, right? Go up.
All right.
All we do here is go back.
Yeah. Come on.
SpongeBob, what do we go back down? What the fuck? Who's throwing?
Someone's throwing. This is like Twitch plays Pokemon, dude. Wait, can we not even jump that high now?
My name is Doug, and today we're playing as a bell pepper through Ban.
No! We killed SpongeBob. All right.
Question, chat.
Oh, we did it! Oh! Dude, we're big.
Dude, we stay on top.
Dude, we're so big. Okay, we gotta go right. We gotta go right. What are you doing? What? Oh.
No, trust this process.
Wait. Stop busting your head on the foot. Why did you bounce? Five! I'm killing us all. Bye-bye. I have an idea. We could probably do a SpongeBob skip. What if we take the wing and then we go right? Oh, why is he sending us left? No! Oh. Huh. Wait! Dude. SpongeBob skip! Dude, okay. I'm goated with it. I'm goated with it, dude. Oh my god. Dude, we're entering like some shaft. We're actually entering some shaft, dude. Dude, this is not even space anymore. His grandma's wallpaper, bro. Where are we? Patrick! Let's take bets on what happens when we touch him. I think he explodes. No! What? No! Patrick, you bitch! You bitch!
Patrick is the enemy.
You bitch! We thought he was a friend.
Got some SpongeBob in my space and my soul. I'm gonna get pushed back. Gotta eat a Krabby.
Wait, I think that's the plan. Actually, you eat one of them and then you go inside. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah! We did it! Yeah! We fucking did it, baby! We sponged all the bombs. Let's try like a good multiplayer game, alright? Like one that lets us. Yeah, I'm trying. This race, this SpongeBob battle. Does he have a gun? So it's multiplayer, right? Oh, how about this, Jabibi? It's you versus me, alright? I give you mouse control. You can start, alright? Nah, dude, check this shit out, right? Give me Jabibi. Stop, Jabibi. It's my turn. I'm gonna do this. Stop! I'm trying to fucking move it. Okay, I'm gonna give you a nuclear. I missed. He's gonna miss too. Watch this. Nah, check this out. Watch this bomb. Right? I'm gonna send it straight forward, baby. Bing! Oh! No, Squidward!
These motherfuckers are idiots.
No! Patrick! Stop. This is unsportsmanlike. This is unsportsmanlike. Shabibi!
Dude, you suck, bro. God.
No. You. No!
Should buy this
okay.
Kids in the playground.
You hurt me by not allowing me to play the game. You cheated in it.
This game stinks.
No, I wish we still had our car.
SpongeBob, look! Our car!
War Thunder is the ultimate free-to-play action game where the battlefields come alive like you've never seen before. Available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Mac, War Thunder delivers an amazing experience with its huge range of vehicles. Whether you're commanding a tank through intense ground warfare, soaring a jet through the skies, or sinking other ships through naval battles, this game has it all. The graphics are phenomenal and the attention to detail is unparalleled. Each tank, plane, or ship is meticulously crafted with stunning realism, unique features, and advanced military tech like guided missiles, night vision goggles, smoke screens, and even the dreaded tactical nuke. Just a side note, that's a lot more options than 3 projectiles. Video games really came a long way, huh? You can play whichever way you want, however you want, and customize your playstyle or your looks however you please. And best of all, War Thunder continues receiving frequent updates. The latest one being the Dance of Dragons update, which adds an entire fleet of French combat boats and many more timeless vehicles, like the fantastic A-10 Thunderbolt 2, the tactical bomber F-111, the British Stormer Air Defense, and a new top-tier Chinese fighters like the J-10A and JF-17. You better not miss out. Download War Thunder for free using the link in the description below. And better yet, all new players and those who have been logged in the last 6 months will receive some special bonuses. Rent also the P-40E-1 aircraft and M4 tank for a week, 100,000 Silver Lions, 3 free premium vehicles, and wow. Wow.
They're playing the vibe. It's not funny when you do it.
He really is.
Vibe.
He really is.
Dude.
Dude. No! He broke everything! Oh, nah.
Wait, my battery fell out of my mouse. Where's my battery?
No, stop! Vibe. He's literally incapacitated. He can't do this.
Okay, I found it. Hold on. I gotta. Dude,
oh my god.
Look, Lego set. Look.
Oh my god. You got the mouse from Wish.
Okay, we're back. Keep this, right? Keep this aim. That will work.
My aim is true. Oh! That was actually big. No, he got the missile. No. Hold on. He's gonna miss. No, he's gonna miss. He's actually gonna miss so hard. No, watch this. No, he's. What is it? Wait, he literally won. What?
Wait, what the fuck is my shoot?
He literally won. What?
Hey,
what? Wait, what? Wait, who wins? You guys broke the game! You guys actually broke the fucking game. LC?
Hey, guy.
Yeah, you get the pick, man. What SpongeBob?
I want the fry cook one.
Okay, LC, you have the mouse. All right, good luck.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, he's actually...
Yes, you have to see it.
He's actually working a 9 to 5, dude. Holy shit.
LC! LC, get the burning!
You're burning it!
LC, I know you're nervous. LC.
Bling, bling,
LC.
bling. That's burnt!
You're burning
It's
it!
burnt!
You're overcooking
It's
it!
burnt!
You're overcooking it just like God overcooked you!
What the
Dude!
Actually, no, Vibe hasn't played yet. No, hold on, Vibe. You flip some fucking burgers, Vibe. Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Alright. Dude, how did you open Microsoft Print to PDF? What? Close that shit. Close it. No, close it. No. Get off of there. Get out. You're not printing. You're not printing this shit, dog. Stop. Dude, toner is so expensive in Morocco. Don't do that. Dog, stop it. Dude, stop it. You're sharding me, dude. Dude, stop. Let him cook. Oh, damn. Why's it actually printable? What the fuck? Dude, get off. Dude, stop. Dude, hold on. I'm just trying to see what happens when you print it. Maybe you're not beating Vibe score. I'm moving on to the next game, man.
I don't know. Jabibi
Okay,
can make
fine.
a
All right, go ahead,
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Bro!
You're shitting me.
Dude, I disabled your keyboard, dog. Okay, fine. Here's your keyboard again. What do you want to type? No!
Why were there 5 windows open? Why were there like 10 windows open when I searched that up? Why were there 10 windows open? Why were there 10 windows already pre-saved?
Oh, SpongeBob World Cup. Oh, dude, with the Olympics going on, we gotta try this. What is that? Okay, you all have keyboard input, okay? Get the ball! Ooh. Fuck! Fuck it! Oh, dude, no, you got smoked there. Stop! Dude, what the f- Dog, please! Respect the family computer!
But yeah,
Sweden on top.
Buttons is fucked now.
Sweden on top. Brother! Dude! Bro! We have SpongeBob versus Garfield with a gun. All right, fuck.
Shit.
Jet bubble. Yeah, we got SpongeBob jet bubble. Is he shitting? He's just shitting his gun. I want to know where those jet bubbles come from. Now set it to. All right, great. I don't like these noises. How about this? Jabibi and LC. Jabibi arrow keys, LC on WSD, all right?
I'm Patrick.
Yeah.
I'm Sandy.
Dude, this handling is terrible. Holy shart. We stay waiting.
You just died!
You got this, LC.
Oh, I thought I hit you. What the hell?
Steal it. Keep it. Oh, that.
Wait, that hurt you? That's a hitbox! Alright, Vibe, it's you and I. I'm gonna kick your ass, Vibe.
Really
I'm gonna
bad.
kick your ass. I'm on arrow keys, alright? You're on WSD. No, that was unfair. Dude, don't stay at the front, dude. You gotta get hit by a fucking, like, whale. Dude, what did I say? What is that? Whoa, no!
Oh, hell no, the hook.
The whole fucking squad.
Oh,
The whole
hell
SpongeBob movie squad's on our ass. Wow.
Hell no, bro.
That's fucked. Adventure of SpongeBob. Is that pink SpongeBob? Okay, we're gonna play Jabibi. Come on. Okay, just me and Jabibi because he's gonna be the pink one, alright? Come on, Jabibi. That is loud. It's okay, man. You got this.
Stop taking. Stop!
Hold on.
Stop! I need to know!
You can jump. You can parkour, man. You can parkour. It's chill, dude. It's so chill. You got this. See?
Maybe I think you got this.
Hold on a
I need to
second.
get that too, idiot!
Come on. You can do it. You can. Hold on.
Jimmy, just go.
Come on,
Jimmy,
just go. Go. Come on, go. Now.
My ears.
Yeah! Wait, shit, that's the wrong one.
No!
Hold on.
Back out.
How about this? You go there. Hold on. Okay, you go there. I'll follow. All right. You go there. Avoid the yellow one. Okay. Avoid the yellow one. Jimmy. Avoid the yellow one. Avoid the yellow one, man. Please. Wait, what? There's a glitch.
Wait, what?
There's a glitch.
Oh no! It disappears the moment you leave the platform.
Wait, really? No, it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, no, wait. That's actually big. Okay, I'll stand here. Yeah, you get it, right? Jump. Get in there. What are you doing? Come on, go get it. Right, jump. All right, 3, 2, 1, jump. Yeah, there you go. Okay, hold on. Okay, get it. Oh my god. Okay, jump with me.
One fucking job, vibe.
Okay, jump with me. It's okay, you can still make it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah!
Yippee, Mr. Crab!
Okay, we're in our own paths now. Good luck, man. Fuck.
Oh my fucking god!
Sorry. It's so loud.
That's no! What are you doing?
Hey, man,
You
what's up?
missed one over there!
Sorry.
Yo, ma!
Yeah.
Ah!
Sorry, man. Sorry, man. I'm getting it. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Hey, man. Come on, man.
Alright, hold up.
Okay, what's the plan? Wait, I'm on the wrong way.
You're on my side! Oh my fucking god!
Sorry. Keep going, Mike. Oh, hey, man. Oh.
Yes!
Oh. Hold on. Well, hey, man, I'm with your side now. Help. I fucked up, man.
Oh no!
Hold on, we got this. It's not that hard.
You missed one again. I'm talking about Yahi.
I'm gonna booty tickle you out, see!
Oh, wait. We have to cooperate. We have to cooperate at the top. So you hold this, and then you get the thing, and then I hold this, you get the thing. That's what's up. All right. Come on, man. I'm holding this one for you, dude. Just die.
Wait, don't move, Jimmy. Don't move, Jimmy.
Come on, we're going back. No, we're going back. All right. I'm holding you this one. All right. Okay, I need you to hold me that one, please. Thanks. Nice. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? That wasn't so hard. Anyway, next level. What the fuck? I'm giving the platform. Come on, man. Just stay on the platform. Just the platform, man. All right. Just the platform.
Vibe!
You missed one.
Dude, you missed it again.
Oh yeah, you did.
Shut your bit! Oh my!
Okay, get that one. Right, get that one. I'll be waiting right here. I'm waiting. I'm literally not moving. Don't break your keyboard, please.
Fucking right!
Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna stand where you are, right? I'm holding it. Get the star. Come back, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Okay. I gotta calm down my chi. Okay?
Okay.
You gotta. Yes.
All right. Oh, fuck.
Come on!
Hold on. Keep going. I do it. I get the star.
Okay.
Okay, you get the star, right? And it will not disappear. Yeah! All right, now we jump. I get this one. Jump now! No. Okay. Okay.
When I clip it on like this and I twist
Okay. No! What the actual fuck? Do you want to swap? I'll do arrow keys, dude. Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus. The Amazing Digital Circus. The Amazing Digital Circus. The Amazing Digital Circus. Amazing Circus Digital. Amazing Circus of the Digital. Oh, we did it! We did it! Yeah! Loki, I want to see Vibe and Elsie do that fucking level, alright?
Vibe, listen, you gotta look at me straight, okay, Vibe? We cannot afford to fuck this up. Right? All we gotta do, be together as one, right? We gotta pretend we're from the same state. You got it?
Okay.
Vibe. LC is a big fat hamburger. Eat him.
Hamburger?
Right now.
Vibe, don't eat me, please.
Okay, Vibe's arrow keys, LC
Vibe, do everything in your power to fuck up. Please make LC rage. Please.
Vibe. We got this, Vibe. We got this, Vibe. We got this, Vibe.
No, you don't, Vibe. Vibe, fuck it up, please. Fuck it up.
No, peep it though. Peep it. Right. No.
LC. I think you're gonna win.
Thank you, Barack Obama. Very cool.
I think
We got this.
No, what the first joke?
you're a big idiot. And,
No, peep it.
Obama, you gotta leave Obama. You gotta leave.
Don't pay attention to that George Bush.
George Bush.
I thought you
Yeah! Go ahead. Show me how it's done.
Okay, go and get that start. And then come back.
Dude, which one puts his finger to his like face like, huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Who the fuck is speaking to me right now?
No way. They're actually working together. They're using their brain cells.
All right, see chat. This is the winner's field. Yeah, okay, Vibe, be at the top.
Yeah. He's meeting at the bottom 6 feet under.
Right? Go. Failure's not an option. Look at me. No, we move. Right? Keep it.
Wait, no.
No, hold on, wait. The game is like literally making me fuck up. Look at chat.
What?
Final comment. Oh, you have to do it.
No, it's up to you. Vibe, why are you stranded down there?
Oh my god, Vibe, you dense ape. Okay. You want to stop, chat. Go chat. I'm gifted. Okay, remember. Now you go.
Oh my god!
And
Shit. You guys got this.
It's time to chalk. 6 times to chalk.
no fucking chalk.
Let me hide it. Let me hide it.
Circus animal.
No, help him, dude. Come on. There we go. Alright, as long as Vibe doesn't fuck it up, it should be easy.
I'll give you a burger right now. I'll give you a burger.
This fuck.
I tried to jump it.
You want that burger, bro?
He wants the burger subconsciously, dude.
No, I'm the same way. I don't either, but still. Like,
Oh my god!
Wait.
No,
Alright, do not fuck it up.
Jump on the platform. Okay,
Holy
so
shit.
my turn.
Yeah! Okay, alright, this is the final level.
Hey, go. Actually, wait, no. Do you want to? No, we jump on that platform. Starts to swing. Ready, go. I'm actually like not the fucking.
No, you're not.
Okay, that's fine.
You miss one, Elsie, 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 you miss one.
That is not my fault. That platform
I came back and saw that. That is the most hilarious shit.
No way, Elsie, no way, Elsie, no way. We're all winners, Loki. We're all very much winners. Hey, we got SpongeBob and Patrick. This is like Shark Boy Lava Girl, right? Alright, how to play AWD arrow keys. Alright, Jimmy and 5, you're on WSD, okay? So, alright, we gotta play, guys. We're SpongeBob. SpongeBob, break rocks. No, dude, open it. What are you doing? Get your fat ass on the fucking lever. Go! Oh my god, dude. Dude, get me out. Dude, get me out of there. Dude, get me out of there. Dude, get me out of there. Jimmy! Can you please let me out? Let me out, bro. Let me out. Yeah, we're free. Let me through. We gotta get you the key. Come on, Patrick. Stop. No, right. You're gonna hold the right arrow key. Yes, dude.
That's not me.
That's literally you. Move on. Stop. No, you can't hit the burger and get up. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Right. How do you feel now, huh? How do you feel now?
I have the key.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck me up, you guys.
Stupid yellow bit. You are literally, you have no
I'm SpongeBob. I'm SpongeBob, dude. Oh, I'm outside the map. I hate this game. Is that dual jump?
The little jump, SpongeBob?
Oh my god, wait. That might be dual jump. I'll see. This is what you excel at. You should do it. How about this? Alright, we'll try around. LC, you're gonna be SpongeBob on the right, you're gonna be doing arrow keys, right? And Vibe, you're gonna be on the left with Patrick. It's like WSD, okay? Does that work? Alright, cool. Alright, good luck, dude. I know LC's good as fuck at that dual jump. He's gonna mess it up, dude. No, like that. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's a spike, dude. Watch out. Dude! I thought you were doing this, LC!
It's my first time playing SpongeBob. I want that burger.
Okay, well, how do you get back now? Oh my god, Vibe. Alright, how? That was the easiest sequence, dude. Right, don't get hit by the...
Someone's messing with my controls! You want me to stop paying?
Dude, let me use controls! Let me use controls! Dude, I'm actually at the fucking daycare. Oh my god. Dreamy, it's you and I, dude. Alright, I'm on arrow keys. I'm on arrow keys. You're on WSD. That sound good? You're Patrick? Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Dude, I'm actually edging my SpongeBob. He's on like 1 life, dude. He's gonna go, oh, very soon. Oh my god, I actually avoided that thing. Oh my god. Oh! No! Let's go, no! Oh. Damn.
Come on, I think it happened!
Oh my god, damn it. Probably. Just want to play pinball? It's gotta be. Wait, so you get pinball! Oh, what? We play the other SpongeBob pinball. It's a movie one. Oh. I will rule the world! God damn! Dude, you're barking too hard, dog! How? It's gone! Be nice with it. Be nice with the buttons! That's how you play pinball! Dude, the Windows key's not one of the keys you need to press it. Oh my god. Oh my. How'd you fucking open Copilot? What is this shit? Dude. No. You've lost SpongeBob pinball privileges. How about the other pinball? Sure, this one's good. Push arrow, push arrow, keep up. What the fuck? Stop! Dude, what the fuck is going on Facebook? This is not. Dude, you open fucking Shadow Play for me. Stop! Dude! Bro! Dude, what is this shit? What is this shit? Stop! No!
I tried to be leaking in, that's why
I want to see LinkedIn! Let's try another SpongeBob on here, right?
Freaky!
Dude, fuck him already!
No, I want to see what happens when you don't.
No, we will lose eventually. I
want to see him.
What's SpongeBob burrito? Alright, Chili makes it, right? Oh, pizza? Ooh, no, this is good. Alright, you guys get mouse access, but please don't abuse it. Where are you going elsewhere? Get off the fucking menu! You guys make pizzas! Get off! Get this shit! Oh my god. He's mad! Dude, that's just onions. That is just onions, bro. No, yes, we're just onions. Yeah, Chinese littering. Sure, SpongeBob, China. Alright, we have the bottom here. Oh, it's just a puzzle, is it? Who the fuck is this self-insert? You don't have the score.
Let's go through.
Mark. You get the mouse, man. Good luck.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta take the fucking watermark back.
Bro!
Hold on. I'll take it. Dude, get off the... You're not... Stop. You're not fucking doing it. Dude, stop. You gotta fucking stop now. You gotta stop. Stop, dude. Stop. Yeah. Did you have no shit, SpongeBob? Is he naked down there? I'll give you guys mouse access. Please be nice. You guys are all trying to fucking... What is this? Bro, stop right-clicking! Stop! Be nice, please be nice. What? This is worse coming out of him. I'm just watching. Wait, he grew back! Oh, never mind, no. If you enjoyed this, click here to watch another funny video. You can also follow me on Twitch to catch my weekly live streams and join my Discord server. Links in the description.
Tornado Watch number 119, effective until 6 p.m. This watch includes the following counties in Pennsylvania: Adams, Berks, Cumberland, Dauphin, Julietta, Lancaster, Lebanon, Perry, Schuylkill, and York. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 119 has been issued until 6 p.m. for the following counties: Adams, Berks, Cumberland, Dauphin, Julietta, Lancaster, Lebanon, Perry, Schuylkill, and York.
Billy Pilgrim can't sleep because he knows aliens will arrive to abduct him in 1 hour. He knows the aliens are coming because he has become unstuck in time, causing him to experience events out of chronological order. Over the course of Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-5, he hops back and forth between a childhood trip to the Grand Canyon, his life as a middle-aged optometrist, his captivity in an intergalactic zoo, the humiliations he endured as a war prisoner, and more. The title of Slaughterhouse-5 and much of its source material came from Vonnegut's own experiences in World War II. As a prisoner of war, he lived in a former slaughterhouse in Dresden, where he took refuge in an underground meat locker while Allied forces bombed the city. When he and the other prisoners finally emerged, they found Dresden utterly demolished. After the war, Vonnegut tried to make sense of human behavior by studying an unusual aspect of anthropology, the shapes of stories, which he insisted were just as interesting as the shapes of pots or spearheads. To find the shape, he graphed the main character's fortune from the beginning to the end of a story. The zany curves he generated revealed common types of fairy tales and myths that echo through many cultures. But this shape can be the most interesting of all. In a story like this, it's impossible to distinguish the character's good fortune from the bad. Vonnegut thought this kind of story was the truest to real life, in which we are all the victims of a series of accidents, unable to predict how events will impact us long term. He found the tidy, satisfying arcs of many stories at odds with this reality, and he set out to explore the ambiguity between good and bad fortune in his own work. When Vonnegut ditched clear-cut fortunes, he also abandoned straightforward chronology. Instead of proceeding tidily from beginning to end, in his stories, all moments, past, present, and future, always have existed, always will exist. Tralfamadorians, the aliens who crop up in many of his books, see all moments at once. They can see where each star has been and where it is going, so that the heavens are filled with rarefied, luminous spaghetti. But although they can see all of time, they don't try to change the course of events. While the Tralfamadorians may be at peace with their lack of agency, Vonnegut's human characters are still getting used to it. In The Sirens of Titan, when they seek the meaning of life in the vastness of the universe, they find nothing but empty heroics, low comedy, and pointless death. Then, from their vantage point within a chronosynclastic infundibulum, a man and his dog see devastating futures for their earthly counterparts, but can't change the course of events. Though there aren't easy answers available, they eventually conclude that the purpose of life is to love whoever is around to be loved. In Cat's Cradle, Vonnegut's characters turn to a different source of meaning, Bokonism, a religion based on harmless lies that all its adherents recognize as lies. Though they're aware of Bokonism's lies, they live their lives by these tenets anyway, and in so doing develop some genuine hope. They join together in groups called kerases, which consist of people we find by accident, but stick with by choice, cosmically linked around a shared purpose. These are not to be confused with granfalloons, groups of people who appoint significance to actually meaningless associations, like where you grew up, political parties, and even entire nations. Though he held a bleak view of the human condition, Vonnegut believed strongly that we are all here to help each other get through this thing, whatever it is. We might get pooped and demoralized, but Vonnegut interspersed his grim assessments with more than a few morsels of hope. His fictional alter ego, Kilgore Trout, supplied this parable. Two yeast sat discussing the possible purposes of life as they ate sugar and suffocated in their own excrement. Because of their limited intelligence, they never came close to guessing that they were making champagne. In spite of his insistence that we're all here to fart around, in spite of his deep concerns about the course of human existence, Vonnegut also advanced the possibility, however slim, that we might end up making something good. And if that isn't nice, what is? If we've managed to pique your interest, you can download an audio version of Slaughterhouse-5 for free at audible.com/TEDEd. And thanks, every free trial started through this link helps support TEDEd's nonprofit mission.
Slaughterhouse-5, winner of Jury Award, Cannes Film Festival 1972. Kurt Vonnegut's Slaughterhouse-5, an extraordinary film about an extraordinary man.
I have come unstuck in time. Unstuck in time. unstuck in time.
Hallowed be thy name.
I'm a chaplain. I'm an assistant chaplain.
Billy, sweetheart, the war's over.
Unstuck in time.
You're being transferred to a camp in Dresden. Dresden is a beautiful city. It's an open city. It's by far the safest place to be until we get this all over with.
He's a grouch.
You don't look like
I'm not. I'm an American. Prove it. Where's Mommy? Where's Mommy? That's right.
Spot! Billy, get that butt out of here!
Stop! Stop!
You are here. You have always been here. And you will always be here.
Is he trying to blow my mind?
And I just hope I can make you real proud of me from now on.
Billy, you time tripping again? I can always tell, you know.
Slaughterhouse 5, about an extraordinary man who predicts the crash of a plane he's on.
The plane's gonna crash.
This is Schlachthof 5. Schlachthof 5. Slaughterhouse 5.
Slaughterhouse 5, about an extraordinary man who was in Dresden when it was bombed to destruction and survived.
Ihr Schweine! Ihr verfluchten Schweine!
Why do they keep Dresden a secret for so long?
You want it now, Pilgrim, or would you like it in the morning?
Eins, zwei, eins, zwei, eins, zwei.
Slaughterhouse 5, about an extraordinary man who foretells the exact moment of his own death. Slaughterhouse 5, about an extraordinary man who lives to enjoy the sexiest night in outer space.
You see, you're frightening the pork.
Are you mating now?
Could we have the night canopy, please?
Are you mating now?
From the creators of Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, a George Roy Hill, Paul Monash production.
Hey. میدونستی ننه سر بازی بده مرخصیش کمه ننه چرا منو زاییدی تو که دهنم آگاهیدی میدونستی ننه بزرگ میشم سر بازی میرم چرا دادی تو شیرم نذاشتی من بمیرم سربازم و سربازی برام یه مشت خاکه همه دار و ندارم فقط یک دل پاکه سرباز تو هر گلیم پاره شب را سر میاره کلافر پامرغی واسش فرقی نداره
lot exploded! Can we go fishing?
We just went fishing.
Yeah, and we kind of got banned from ever going there again.
Why? Ugh.
Got one! Hey, that gigantic harpoon gun is an important member of this family.
You sold the sofa to buy it!
I'll harpoon us a new one.
I'll harpoon you a new one.
Harpoons, harpoons, they're better than spoons. Harpoons. Who goes there?
Hello, old friend.
Todd! Welcome back.
Welcome back?
I hope you don't mind me letting myself in.
No, not at all. Who are you?
It's me! Tord?
He used to live here?
Yeah, used to.
You really don't remember? Well, time for me to go.
We'll never forget you, Tord. You or your memory eraser gun. Ah, so many memories.
Can't believe Tord is leaving.
Yes, Ed. I have to follow my dream and make it in the big city.
Fine by me.
Who am I?
Goodbye, old friends.
I'm not your friend.
What happened to the chairs?
Tom sold them to a pirate.
Ah, classic stupid Tom. Don't worry.
Yay, sofa!
What is this?
Oh, just something I invented.
Ow. So, when are you leaving again?
Leaving? I'm moving back in.
Dum 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 dum.
What? Ed?
Tom, stop being so rude. I told you last week. Oh, Tom, I've been meaning to tell you.
Okay.
Wow, it looks like you had lots of adventures while I was away. I wish I could have been there.
Hey, I have an idea. What?
Ah, just like old times. I've missed this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's great having you here, Todd.
Tord.
You're way more fun than Tim.
Tom.
Well, don't worry, Matt.
Matt!
I'm here to stay. You don't suppose I could have my old room back, do you, Ed?
No.
Of course you can.
But that's my room.
You can go back to your old room.
But you turned my old room into a swimming pool.
Why don't you sleep on this sofa? Classic stupid Tom.
Yeah, classic stupid Tom.
You want my room? Take it. This place is too crowded anyway.
Oh, hey, free sofa.
Wow, he looks happy.
Really? I don't think he looks happy at all.
In fact, he looks kind of angry.
Wish you were dead.
Tom? Maybe I should go after him.
Don't worry, Ed. Come, we've got plenty of catching up to do.
Okay.
Hey, want to see my naughty toy collection?
Sure. Then we can stay up all night and watch Return of the Insane Zombie Pirates from Hell 4.
Just like old times.
Yes, just like old times.
Story of Undertale. I fell from the light, talk or should I find monster genocide? This my Undertale. I fell through a cave on Mount Ebott. I faced an evil talking flower in a pot. Explains the plot. Wants me dead, wants me to rot. Toriel saves me, takes me to her home, and hooks me up with a brand new monster phone. Leaves me alone, but I escape and need some bones. Should I be a pacifist, or should I use my fists? I'm feeling evil, think I'll kill them all. I'm on the saddle and I've got a taste. I want to wipe out the monster race. Whoa, I've got a patience of God, so I will slaughter, screw the devil. I fell from the light, talk or should I fight monster genocide? This my Undertale. I'll slide or undone, no ways to I choose. With all this XP, there's no way that I'll
Star remix.
Merrily we fall out of line, out of line. I'd fall anywhere with you, I'm by your side. Swinging in the rain, humming melodies. We're not going anywhere until we free.
These motherfucking snakes!
Whoa, Pops! Micro Pops for Micro Licks!
What a run!
What a runt!
Touchdown! Popsicle zone! Ho-ho!
New Juice Busters with juicy centers.
Say it, don't spray it!
Popsicle zone! Ho-ho!
New Scribblers, crayon-shaped Pops!
Guess who?
Busted again, kid!
Popsicle! Ho-ho!
New Starship in cosmic flavors.
My sock. My bone.
Popsicle zone! Ho-ho!
Big stick for that bigger lick.
Bird brain!
Popsicle zone! Ho-ho!
New Sprinklers, candy-coated ice cream!
Fetch, Duke!
Nice throw, doofus!
Popsicle zone! Ho-ho!
New liquor color. As you lick, they change colors. The colors, Duke! The colors!
I'm colorblind, kid.
Popsicle! Ho-ho!
From Good Humor. Huh? New Fantastic Fruity! 5 real fruit flavors!
Hey, Baldy! Baldy!
Popsicle! Ho-ho!
From Good Humor. New Sherbet Cyclone! Raspberry orange and lemon lime.
Down, boy! Down!
Popsicle! Ho-ho!
From Good Humor.
Firecracker! Now with more intense flavors!
Only want a firecracker.
Popsicle! Ho-ho!
Cinco más 5 patata.
What is that mysterious ticking noise? Not over here, not over there. Kind of catchy. Snipe, snipe, Severus Snape, 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 Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape, Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Snape,
Ron!
Severus
Ron
Snape,
Weasley!
Dumbledore!
Ron!
Snape,
Ron!
Severus
Ron
Snape,
Weasley!
Snape,
Hermione!
Severus
Hermione!
Snape, Snape,
Hermione!
Severus Snape,
Dumbledore!
Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Ooh, Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Yeah! Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Ooh, Harry Potter! Harry Potter! That's me!
Snape,
Harry!
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 Dumbledore! Hermione!
Snape,
Harry
Hermione.
Potter! I'm Harry Potter! I'm Harry Potter! Harry Potter! Singing our song all day long at Hogwarts!
I found the source of the ticking! It's a pipe bomb!
Yeah!
Voldemort, Voldemort, ooh, Voldemort.
Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq. He proceeded to be blocked by Shaq. He proceeded to open up the bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq. He proceeded to open up the Shaq. When suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq. He proceeded to open up the Shaq. When Aaron Carter came out of the Shaq. When Aaron Carter came out of the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq. He proceeded to open up the Shaq. When Aaron Carter came out of the blue and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq. He proceeded to open up the Shaq. When Aaron Carter came out of the blue and he started speckled mug.
Why must you hurt me in this way, Harry?
Yeah, what's your problem, Harry?
My parents are dead, my life sucks, I can't hold down a girlfriend, and I'm surrounded by fucking goblins and shit all the time. I mean, what the f?
But it's magic, Harry! The goblins are magical!
Well, I still have nightmares about Dobby eating my skin clean off every night. I can't take it anymore. I quit magic.
But what about fighting you-know-who?
Fine. It's all up to you now, Ron. Come on now, go fight him. Hello, little child. You want a piece of me? What?
No, sir.
Yeah, you run away, kid.
I can't do it.
You tried your best, Ron.
What's Harry doing?
Angst, 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 angst.
He's a little off today, haven't you noticed?
Maybe he's in love.
Who'd fall in love with such an
Maybe he needs a hug.
I don't want a hug.
Give me a hug, Harry.
No!
Hugging!
I'll wound you!
What is this rumpus?
Harry hit me!
Ron invaded my personal bubble.
Methinks some severe punishment is in order here.
Oh no!
The two of you shall be dragged by your ears to the dungeons, where a drunken filch will be waiting with a cactus and a croquet mallet, and then...
Pantaloonius poopicus!
Oh, no. I have to, leave now. Bye.
Oh man, that was awesome, guys!
Thanks, Dumbledore!
Are you still full of that wizard angst, Harry?
I think I can appreciate life a lot more now.
Well, that's just fantastic!
Hey, guys. Ew. What's that smell?
Why, it's Snape's greatest potion of all.
Everyone make a wish.
My name is Jan Jansen, I come from Wisconsin, I work in the lumber woods there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say, what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen, I come from Wisconsin, I work in the lumber woods there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say, what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen, I come from Wisconsin, I work in the lumber woods there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say, what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen, I come from Wisconsin, I work in the lumber yard there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say, what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen, I come from Wisconsin, I work in the lumber woods there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say, what is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen, I come from Wisconsin, I work in the lumber woods there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say, what is your name? What is your name? And I say, my name is Jan Jansen, I come from Wisconsin, I work in the lumber woods there. My name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I work in the lumber woods there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say, what is your name? Your name, and I say, my name is Jan Jansen. I come from Wisconsin. I work in the lumber woods there. When I go up the street, the people I meet, they say,
Hey!
Religion and politics often make some people lose all perspective and give way to ranting and raving and carrying on like emotional children. They either refuse to discuss it with reason or else they prefer argumentum ad hominem, which is a hell of a way to conduct a discussion. Well, anyhow, not long ago, I was talking about the elections and how the campaigns were ignoring the issues and sticking instead to invective and personal crap that had nothing to do with the substantive problems of running a government, which is all true, as you know, if you followed the speeches and so-called debates of the candidates. Anyhow, one of the guys I was talking with said not a word in the whole conversation except at the end when he suddenly chuckled and said we were all full of shit and why didn't we go live in Russia or China if that was the way we all hated the United States of America. Next thing you know, the whole blooming discussion was more like a brawl and the epithets flew thick and fast and the noise was incredible. Someone said son of a bitch and I think he said bastard. I couldn't be sure. It was also confusing. Well, anyhow, I was attempting to get it all back on a rational level. I tried, for example, to talk to the one who had started it all and I asked him just what did he mean we were all full of shit. Was he making a statement of fact as he knew it and where was his documentation to back up his claim? I think Socrates would have been proud of the way I refuted his argument. That is, I tried to refute it, but all he could offer by way of rebuttal was more of the same about how we were all full of shit, but he wouldn't say why. He just kept on repeating it, that and the part about Russia and China and communist dupes, and I'll have to confess that I got a bit angry and told him to stuff his ideas up his ass, which you don't have to tell me is hardly a way to convince anyone in an argument. Then he got salty and threatened to give me a punch in the mouth if I didn't shut up, and I really got hot, and the others did too, and we all beat the shit out of Mr. Conservative, and after all, he had only himself to be blamed. This is still a free country, and anyone telling a fellow like me, brother, you're full of shit, better be good and ready to answer politely when asked if he'd care to say why.
Legend has it chocolate chip cookies were invented in 1930 by an American innkeeper who ran out of baker's chocolate. She improvised by breaking a semi-sweet chocolate bar into small pieces. Instead of melting, the chocolate merely softened, dotting the cookie with chocolate chips. They look homemade, and they taste homemade, but this home is a factory. Each ingredient goes into an industrial-sized mixer, starting with edible detergent to help clean the machinery during the cookie-making process. Then brown sugar is added, followed by an industrial-sized cube of butter. For other types of cookies, industrial-sized spheres or pyramids of butter may be used for different consistencies. A really big mixing thing pulverizes the ingredients thoroughly for as long as it takes to pulverize them. Then it's time for the secret ingredient, chocolate chips. Next, flour. Followed by ground flours. And then powdered flours from the ground. The final ingredients are beaten whole eggs and vanilla beans harvested in Madagascar, New Jersey. Mixing resumes until the cookie dough begins to look like cookie dough. The factory is secretive about recipe specifics, but if you're curious, they're exactly the same ingredients you'd find in a tube of Pillsbury cookie dough, except with more natural flavor. After scooping up a handful to munch on, workers transfer the cookie dough to a machine called a former. It's called this because it not only forms the cookie dough, but it formerly used to be a machine designed to crush baby chicks during poultry production. The machine creates the cutest little dough rounds, which are flash frozen in a freeze tunnel for distribution to hotels and restaurants. This allows them to operate under a technicality to claim they serve fresh-baked cookies, even though the businesses are too lazy, cheap, and deceitful to do any of the baking themselves. The freeze tunnel also coats the dough in an extra ingredient to make them more addictive, if you know what I mean. After exiting the freeze tunnel, each and every cookie passes onto the next conveyor belt. Please ignore the 2 cookies that have fallen out of line on the bottom of your screen. They will be punished for insubordination once filming ends. The packaging section is entirely automated, and also really boring to watch, so we'll be skipping over it. The cookies are slam-packed onto an automatic scale. Once the scale measures the appropriate portion of cookies for the average American, they fall down a chute similar to an Orlando water park megaslide. The next station seals and labels the boxes, which are put away by a factory worker. We have cropped his identity out of frame because he is currently in the Witness Protection Program. We here at How It's Made wish you luck, Robert Savino. This company also sells cookies online as gifts. Nothing says you're thinking of someone like dropping cookies at their doorstep that have gone completely stale because of the inability for the post office to deliver something on time. Workers lay out the cookie dough rounds while wishing they were doing absolutely anything else. As the cookie dough rounds bake, they melt slightly and double in diameter. Now for bonus points, can anyone tell me the new circumference of the cookies? The cookies remain in the oven for 7 degrees at 300 minutes Fahrenheit. The cookies rotate while baking to remind you how badly you want some cookies right now. Some of the batch go to the quality control tester, who conducts a series of arduous tests to determine that these are, in fact, chocolate chip cookies. In the cookie gift area, workers line a decorative tin with decorative plastic, and line the plastic with non-decorative cookies. All of these steps are done to ensure that this isn't just a factory, but is in fact a home. And that's how to give the gift of homemade chocolate chip. Get those brownies out of here, goddammit! And that's how to give the gift of homemade chocolate chip cookies without ever setting foot in the kitchen.
Imagine living in a small town, and then you hear your neighbors yelling. You go outside, and there's a dark cloud coming right towards you. Instincts kick in, and you rush to the nearest storm shelter. Inside, you begin to hear a rumble that gets louder and louder, and then the unthinkable happens. The shelter's roof is torn away. You did everything right, but it still wasn't enough. For those caught in the path, this was truly an unsurvivable tornado. The story of this monster began the day prior, on the 26th, when forecasters at the Storm Prediction Center were aware of a dangerous pattern aligning in the southeast. Extreme shear would overlap an area of unstable air. A rare high risk was issued over Alabama and the surrounding states. Later that night, storms swept over the region, producing over 100 tornadoes and a large swath of severe winds. While this system never produced any violent tornadoes, it did, however, knock out most telecommunications in the area, which would have huge implications later in the day. Over the next few hours, the atmosphere rapidly recovered as winds from the south transported warm, unstable air from the Gulf of Mexico. And in response to these worsening conditions, the Storm Prediction Center further increased the tornado risk to a whopping 45% chance of tornadoes over Alabama. And to make matters worse, another storm system in northern Alabama left an outflow boundary that supercharged the tornado ingredients. By 2 p.m., storms had already initiated across the region, and numerous strong tornadoes had formed. In Mississippi, the very first EF5 of the day touched down near the town of Philadelphia, and in central Alabama, a tornado was plowing right through the heart of Coleman. But soon after, storms began to pop on the Alabama-Mississippi border along that dangerous boundary, and within minutes, a tornado formed west of Hamilton, Alabama. Before I cover the Hackleburg tornado, I'd like to tell you about the sponsor for this video, War Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play, large-scale military action game that puts you in the driver's seat of real-life vehicles for massive battles. You can play in any way you'd like, whether that's fighting on the ground in a tank, supporting from above in a helicopter, dogfighting in an aircraft, or fighter Typhoon and Rafale, plus that boundary. Soon after, the southern updraft took over, and a large hook formed on radar. Jason Jarrett saw the rapid rotation in the clouds. He captured these 3 photos of the storm's wall cloud as the storm moved northeast away from him. At the same time, the National Weather Service issues a tornado warning for the storm, and minutes later, a tornado touches down west of Hamilton, Alabama. While the tornado races northeast, Lily Hartley is on her way to church. She notices something on the horizon and pulls over to get a view, and what she records is shocking. A tornado is moving right through her hometown. Lily is the first person to capture video of the tornado, although she is certainly not the last, as the tornado is rapidly gaining strength. After passing Lily, the tornado begins traveling along Highway 43, the busiest road in the area that goes straight into the town of Hackleburg. Kayla Stidham snaps this photo of the tornado. In a short amount of time, the tornado has grown into a wedge and is now producing EF4 damage. Almost immediately after, the tornado intensifies even further and inflicts EF5 damage for the first time. Abigail Roblero and 7 others watch the dark cloud from their back porch. As lightning strikes in front of them, they spot the silhouette of the tornado looming over the tree line. They rush to shelter in the basement with less than a minute to spare before the tornado overtakes her home. At first, everything is quiet, then it's as if an explosion occurs. The entire house is thrown into the air and disappears, leaving all 8 buried in debris. By some miracle, everyone survives. 1 mile to the west, Ronald Elrod captures 2 photos of the monster as it's bearing down on Abigail. At the same time, Keith Banks is chasing the tornado, paralleling the path as it races towards Hackleburg. He records and is left completely speechless because of what he was witnessing. While Keith drives towards town, Tabitha Harper and her fiancé, Christopher Dunn, are seconds away from impact. Tabitha makes it to an underground shelter in time, but Christopher was in the house, gathering things for protection. Sadly, Christopher doesn't make it to safety in time and is killed, along with her 9-month-old dog that is thrown over 1 mile. Patrick Kelly photographs the monster entering the heart of Hackleburg. Resident Tommy Quinn runs to take shelter underground with his dad and brother. Quinn's dad clutches onto the shelter door with all his strength to protect his sons. As the winds intensify, the steel roof of the shelter is bent outwards. Tommy recounted that the tornado sounded like a low organ note. After the tornado passes, Tommy and his father run over to the cries next door from the swept slab of the Emmanuel Baptist Church. They begin digging up debris, trapping the church's pastor, his wife, and their several children. Miraculously, everyone here survives. The tornado is now moving into the most densely populated part of town. Cars are thrown more than 200 yards, and in one home, the foundation slab is cracked as the home is forcefully ejected from the concrete pad. At another home, William Luttrell and his grandson are sucked through their living room window, sustaining gruesome injuries, but thankfully surviving. However, most people in this area are not as fortunate. According to the town's chief of police, finding the death toll took nearly a week because everything in town was reduced to shreds. Ultimately, it was determined that 14 residents died on these 2 blocks. East of the denser neighborhoods in Hackleburg, the tornado impacts a multi-building complex, and one of the large 2-story apartment buildings is swept away. However, the largest structure impacted in Hackleburg is the Wrangler gene plant, which sustains a direct hit from the core of the tornado. Genes from the plant are swept up by the tornado and are found over 40 miles away. Of the 13 people on site, 1 employee is killed. After devastating Hackleburg, the tornado continues by mowing down the dense forest while moving at a blistering pace of 52 miles per hour. Despite moving through rural Alabama at this point, local Beretta Saint is just east of the tornado and records as the beast passes by. In Beretta's video, you can see how the tornado had grown into a massive behemoth and looked nothing like the stereotypical tornado we picture in our mind. This tornado was truly hell on earth. The tornado is sustaining its immense EF5 strength and is now approaching the town of Phil Campbell.
Phil Campbell 3 to 911. I got rotation coming through Phil Campbell right now.
The first block in Phil Campbell struck are the homes on Woodard Drive. Nearly every home here is leveled in EF5 fashion. The tornado now moves along Highway 237, which leads to downtown Phil Campbell. The winds of the tornado are so strong, a storm cellar has its roof torn off, but it's unknown if anyone was sheltering here at the time. Just down the road, several frame homes are reduced to bare foundations. The tornado clips Stall Club Circle, and a well-built home is swept away. More homes are completely destroyed as the tornado ravages through town. James Keller Jr. and his wife are frantically driving home to get to their storm shelter, but right as they pull into their driveway, their car is lifted off the ground and launched into a tree, killing James. All their neighbors' homes are destroyed, each being associated with fatalities. Patricia and Donnie Gentry, Edna Nix, James Kelly Jr., and Martha Pace all died on this block. Here winds were so violent, a 25-section foot of asphalt was torn from the road. As the tornado moves into the eastern side of Phil Campbell, resident Tommy Sanders is watching the tornado move towards him from outside his home, getting bigger and bigger. He takes a photo as the tornado tears through the center of Phil Campbell before racing inside for shelter. 30 seconds later, the core of the tornado overtakes him. Sanders is left in a critical state when he's found buried in rubble. Miraculously, he survives, but his neighbors are not so lucky, with Jack Teneff and Dagmar Layden being killed next door, as well as another woman to his south. On the block over, the tornado takes the lives of 10-year-old Ricky Knox and Jerry and Carol Weller. In total, 21 people were killed in Phil Campbell, and the tornado was still maintaining its strength. Raymond McKinney, who was working at the time, captures the tornado as it leaves Phil Campbell. The massive tornado quickly moves along the horizon and is soon out of view. The tornado enters the community of Oak Grove. While this area is more sparsely sparsely populated. Every building it hits is destroyed. A large brick building is swept off its foundation, killing 2. Another home is destroyed, where a Corvette is tossed over 200 yards. Oak Grove resident Rod Smith is totally unaware of the oncoming tornado. He senses something is wrong and goes outside to watch from his front porch. Everything is eerily calm, but then he sees mist begin to spiral upwards into the sky, and suddenly a black wall appears, plunging him into darkness. Instincts kick in, and he rushes to a storm cellar, barely securing the door as the tornado's pressure begins to pull. Inside the shelter, the pressure drop is so extreme, he could feel his stomach being pulled from within. Many stories similar to this are reported along the tornado's path. In one storm cellar, the sudden and drastic pressure drop ruptured a root canal, and in another case, someone reported having their tear ducts ripped. This is all that was left of Rod Smith's home. Around the same area, a local records the tornado as it passes through Oak Grove. This video shows just how dark and menacing it was to be out in front of this tornado, a sight very few people will ever experience, and something you never want to see. Up to this point, the tornado has continuously grown in size, and is now a staggering 1 mile wide, destroying everything in its path, like a giant bulldozer sweeping across the Alabama landscape. The tornado then tracks into the community of Mount Hope. Resident Gary Dobbs is a weatherman for Huntsville, and spent 4:30 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon giving live coverage to the region for the morning storms, but he went back home for some rest. Dobbs, well aware of the storm heading his way, went outside to report the location of the tornado back to his station.
Right now on the phone is meteorologist Gary Dobbs. Gary, tell us what you're seeing.
I see the rotation now. I'm getting a good look at the edge. Now I'm hearing the roar. Hang on a minute. I see a definite debris area. As a matter of fact, it looks like something's right this direction. If I had to judge what this is, it looks like I'm for. And I am going to have to go inside. I can hear it picked up in the idiot. I gotta go inside, okay?
Gary Dobbs heading into the storm shelter.
Gary drops his phone. The tornado is on top of him. He dives into a closet as his entire house disappears around him and is thrown into his backyard, where he's pelted by debris, sustaining major injuries. Miraculously, the tornado passes before he's killed. Despite his injuries, he uses a 2x4 plank to pry open his storm shelter, where others are trapped inside. Gary's home was gone, and the neighboring steakhouse was so violently destroyed that large pieces of concrete foundation had been pulled from the ground. The tornado marches onwards, killing livestock and destroying homes, now moving towards Highway 24. At one farm north of the highway, a family and their neighbors seek shelter in their storm cellar. They film, waiting, not knowing what's going to happen.
The soft drink was born at the drugstore soda fountain, where pharmacists would serve up various flavors of carbonated water, initially considering it a medicinal drink. These sodas became so popular that customers wanted to be able to buy them in bottles to take home. That demand spawned the soft drink industry. Every year, almost 195 billion liters of soft drinks are sold in America. That's about 30 liters for every person on Earth. These 2-liter bottles just arrived from the bottle factory after being shipped to the soda factory via the shipping truck factory. The rinsing machine turns the bottles upside down, rinses them with water, and then turns them right side up once the water drains out. That's why this machine is called the rinsing machine, and not the filling machine. Meanwhile, in the mixing room, water alchemists prepare whatever soft drink they'll be bottling in this production run. Each recipe begins with a violet hose spray of filtered water, compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory. Liquid black is added to the water. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. More water is added to the liquid black as needed. Water and liquid black are the only 2 ingredients in soda. The amount of water used to dilute the liquid black will end up determining the soda's color, flavor, and fizziness. Then, and only then, do the bottles travel to the filling machine to be filled with soda. Remember, the earlier machine was not the filling machine. That was the rinsing machine. The filling machine, seen here, fills the bottles with soda. The rinsing machine only rinses out the bottles beforehand. It does not fill them with soda. Please do not confuse the two. Now it's on to the capping machine. In other countries, this machine is also called the hatting machine, the stopper machine, the rinsing machine, or the topping machine. Then it's on to labeling. The machine's rollers apply cold glue to a series of metal plates. Each plate grabs a label and adheres it to the bottle. To hype up the soda for its supermarket debut, the bottles are run through a series of brushes. The brushes simulate them giving a series of high fives to a crowd as they make their entrance, similar to a marathon runner or a pro wrestler. Elsewhere in the factory, an uncasing machine unloads recyclable plastic bottles that have come to the soda factory from the recyclable plastic bottle factory. They travel a conveyor belt to patiently wait in line to be moved to the bottle washing machine. Bottle security is constantly monitoring this line for any bottles that try to cut ahead or get a wash without pay. After being washed, they move to bottle customs, where bottle security uses a full bottle scanner to examine for any problem bottles. Problem bottles are removed from the line and are taken away for 2 to 10 hours of interrogation. Now the bottles move to the same filling machine from earlier, which has been modified to fill the smaller bottles with orange soda, and is not the rinsing machine. I want to reiterate, that machine earlier in the video was not the filling machine. It was the rinsing machine. This is the filling machine. Please stop sending emails to fillingmachine or rinsingmachine@gmail.com asking whether a machine you saw is a filling machine or a rinsing machine. Thank you. Meanwhile, at a local middle school science fair, Dustin Stoker is trying to show everyone his amazing soda syrup experiment, which he claims is an incredible study of chemical reactions and compounds, but everyone knows is just a fancier version of the baking soda volcano. Fuck you, Dustin. No one's buying it. The capping machine makes a return as it puts a metal cap on each bottle. And finally, the mass production of Kiri soda is ready, just in time for everyone to ask, what the hell is Kiri soda? Look guys, it's not our fault that Coke and Pepsi are giant cowards who don't want anyone to know their production secrets. But hey, Kiri soda is bottled in Uganda, where they don't even remotely give a shit. So the next time you're looking for a tasty soft drink in the middle of Africa, consider Kiri Cola, the only soda company with the balls to show you how it's made.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago. Actually, never. And also now. Nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere, you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets. Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything's here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing. In a place. Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1 jillion degrees. Great news. The quarks are now happily married in groups of 3 called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too... Great news. The protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Something being doubled up. Great news. The electrons have now joined in. Congratulations. The world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. It's a star. New shit just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode. So now stars have cool stuff around, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks, and it kind of made a mess, which is weather update. It's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update. Those rocks might have had water inside them, and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update. Cooler temperatures today, and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update. It's raining. Severe flooding alert. The entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. That's land. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean? Now you can eat sunlight. Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Taste the sun. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm and some other types of weird strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion. Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay. Not anymore, there's a blanket. Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here? Maybe, said some bugs. And fish. Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye bye, ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh fuck, now everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart, don't worry about it, it does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone. It's mammal time, here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff. And walk. No, like, walk like that. And grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice. Which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere. Almost. Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it, time to plant some grass. Look at this, I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great, I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal, it's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things, which makes things better. And more people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power. Society. Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Egypt. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley Civilization? The Middle East is getting more complicated, maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses, and they made an empire, and then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Ah look, it must be the Greeks, or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley Civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China. New arrivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire. Wow, that's big. Ah, the Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy, who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. Ah, the Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India. But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants, probably. And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make a religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to the world. Or you can get their own water. Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together. China's whole again. Then it broke again. Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business, said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the golden age of India. There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra. The first. Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name. The Mayans have figured out the stars. Oh, and here's a huge city. Population everyone. The Gokturks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gokturks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also invade some other places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better, mine's better, mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks.
said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans. Hello, Toltecs. Goodbye, Toltecs. Hello, Mississippi. Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet that will last a long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where the Swahili gets all their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job reconquering Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit. Oh, Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer, let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What? That's bullshit, said Portugal, spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India. Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania. Here comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat? What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said Ivan, trying not to be terrible. Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was real. And Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Sugar. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world. More specifically, Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king and queen still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the slaves, who free themselves by killing their masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back! Luckily, they banished him to another island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make many different types of machines and factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot of products real fast. Then they invent some trains, and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked, actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Technology is about to go crazy.
The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know, let's rape Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They never got Ethiopia. Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more.
Hawaii, Cuba.
Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the two oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns. It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same.
Communism in the Soviet Union.
The Arabs revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish
people a place to live.
Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire.
Except Turkey. Turkey makes a brand new Turkey.
And then the Saudis conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s caller. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they rape Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him.
That's World War II.
Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight. Finish him. Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now there's Pakistan. Actually, two Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy.
Psych, they both get angry.
Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the two global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that would be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space. Now let's make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're being pillaged by. The United States finally decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots. With bombs. Want to print a brain? Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming.
And the ocean is full of plastic.
Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?